Welcome to Live Interactive English. Hello everyone, I'm Karen.
And I am Mike. And here we are back with part 2 of our 4 dialogue look at a fast food restaurant. Asking questions, getting help, getting recommendations, finding out about new menu items. We did all of that yesterday. So today, we're going to move on to a couple of other topics. The first one, making special requests.
Oh.
Now, this can be difficult at fast food restaurants, often just because they make the food before. That's why it's
true.
fast, because you go in, it's already there, it's hot, it's ready to go. So if you're like, I like that burger, except can you take the tomatoes off? Well, they don't really do that where they just open it, take the tomatoes off, wrap it up and give it to you. They will often make it again, and it can take you 5 or 10 minutes. So you might end up having to wait. When I was young, my sister did not like having onions on her McDonald's burgers or any burgers, so we would always have to order a special one, and I would always have to wait till my sister got her food. I always had to eat cold French fries, so I was not happy about this.
Really? So I guess your sister was not the only person making special requests though. I know quite a few people who would actually do that in fast food restaurants too. Not myself, because I eat like basically anything.
But I think there's a lot of people, like you said, so many places now, they make it a little easier to make special requests. Maybe it's just because you don't like something, or maybe it's because you can't eat something because of your health or your culture, your religion. So it's good to know in this country and in other countries what to do, what to say, how to ask if you want them to change your food just a little bit to make it better and happier for you to enjoy and eat there. So let's find out how to do that in our dialogue. Timmy is talking to the cashier.
Hey there, I'd like a double cheeseburger, but can I make a few changes?
Sure, what would you like to change?
Can I get it without pickles and onions?
No pickles, no onions. Got it. Anything else?
Yeah, can I add bacon too?
Absolutely. Bacon is $2 more.
That's fine. Oh, and could you toast the bun a bit more, please?
Sure thing. We can do that.
Thanks. That's all for now.
So our dialogue is called making special requests. So what's a request? That's a noun. So as a noun, a request is when someone asks for something, either formally or politely, or it is the thing that has been asked for. So for an example, you can say Danny made a request for more time to finish his essay. Please, can you please give me more time so I can finish my essay?
Okay.
He doesn't have enough time.
There you go. He made a request. You can also use request as a verb. Danny requested more time. So it's basically a polite, nice way of saying ask for. I requested a window seat on the airplane because I like to look at the clouds. I asked for one. So what is he going to ask for? Let's find out. Timmy is talking to the cashier. This is usually the worker at the fast food restaurant the customers talk to, right? They'll be the people cooking the food, the manager in the back, but usually the cashiers do most of the customer service work. So if you have a question or a problem, they're the ones to talk to. Let's see what happens. So Timmy begins. He says, hey there. That's just another way of saying, hi, how's it going? Good day. Hey there, I'd like a double cheeseburger, but can I make a few changes? So here are the special requests. He wants a double cheeseburger, so that usually has 2 hamburger patties or 2 pieces of meat in it, a bigger burger, but he wants to make a few changes, maybe add some things, take some things away, but he doesn't want it like it looks in the picture on the menu. He wants it a little bit different.
That's right. And then the cashier says, sure, what would you like to change? So I guess people make these special requests all the time. So of course the cashier will say, okay, if you want to make some changes to your burger, we're open to your ideas.
Sure.
whether you want to take out onions or you want to add more pickles. It's entirely up to you.
That's right. But if it's lunchtime or dinner time and it's really busy, they might say, sure, what do you want to change? Because they might be kind of under pressure at that time. But hopefully it's fine and easy. It seems to be. So what is his special request? What does he want to change? Can I get it without pickles and onions? Gosh, he must know my sister. So he wants the regular burger, the beef burgers and the lettuce and the tomato and the other stuff. That's okay, but no pickles and no onions. He doesn't like those things. We talked about pickles. Some people like them, some people don't. Onions are quite similar in that some people like them, some people don't. Onions, that's a type of vegetable, grows in the ground. We have white onions, yellow onions, red onions, which are actually kind of purple. And onions are famous if you cut them in a certain way and then you're standing there, they can make your eyes water. They can kind of make you cry. They have quite a strong flavor when they're not cooked, but when you cook them, they actually get quite mild and sweet. But yes, especially in a salad or on a burger, in a sandwich, for some people, onions might be a little too strong, like garlic or something. For example, we could say, my eyes started to water when I was cutting onions. Oh, yes, that happens.
That happens to me all the time.
Does it? Yeah.
And now the cashier says, no pickles, no onions, got it. So she just want to make sure that, she can repeat and make sure that she got it right. So it's always a good idea to repeat these special requests. And is that anything else? Is there any request that Timmy wants to make?
Or anything else, even if he wants to order dessert or a drink or anything like that. Is that it? Is that all I can help you with, is what she's saying? And hopefully it is. We'll find out after we check in with Hanny.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天要继续来看两段在速食店的对话。那第三段对话的小标题是 Making Special Requests， 提出特殊需求。那么 request 这个动词或是当名词，它可以表达请求、要求。那么现在 Timmy 他正在点餐，他点了一个双层起司堡，想问问收银员他可不可以做一点调整。收银员说可以啊。那么 Timmy 接着就说他不要酸黄瓜跟洋葱。Onion 这个字就是洋葱，而刚刚在讲到双层起司堡的时候 ，Mike 老师有提到 hamburger patty， 这就是指汉堡肉饼、汉堡排的意思。那我们接回课文中。
So welcome back. Timmy is making his burger or ordering his burger, so it's exactly the way he wants. No pickles and no onion, please. And right after he told the cashier that, and she said, okay, got it. She said, anything else? Anything else you want to change or adjust with the burger? And he says, yeah, can I add bacon too? So he wants to add bacon. Now this will have to be on the menu, right? You can't just say, yes, I want to put bananas on my burger or something. We don't have bananas, but adding bacon to a burger is quite common. And yes, it might cost you a little bit more money for that extra food.
That's right. And then it's probably not as healthy, right? So now the cashier says, absolutely. Bacon is $2 more. So I guess if you want to add extra bacon, you would have to pay more. And right here, you have to pay $2 more. And I guess that makes sense. Okay, we're looking at this word here, absolutely. And I hear this all the time. So what does it mean? That is an adverb. So absolutely means something is completely or totally true, or it's like a strong way to say yes or agree with something. So for an example, you can say, Tara was absolutely sure she locked the door. That means she was very, very sure.
100%. Let's hope she's right. All right, back to Timmy. He says, that's fine. $2 more for the bacon. That's fine. No problem. I'm happy to pay that. Oh, one more special request from Timmy. And could you toast the bun a bit more, please? Now you're just getting silly, Timmy. So he wants them to toast or kind of cook the bun. That's the bread part a bit more. Yes, it will be a little crispy, especially on the inside. He wants it a bit more like toast, a bit more crunchy than just soft bread with a little crisp. He wants it cooked or toasted a little bit more. So, of course, that will take a little bit longer, too.
That's right. And I'm not sure if you can do that in all the restaurants.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Okay, but now the cashier says, sure thing, we can do that. Okay, so I guess it's an okay from the cashier.
All right, maybe it's a request they get other times, too. So what does the cashier do?
So now the cashier adds the changes to Timmy's order because he has a lot of requests.
Yes.
And then you have to put them down maybe on the computer, make a note of it, so the people who are making the burger, they are aware of these changes.
Exactly right. They're going to go, oh, wow, why does this guy want the super special burger? Oh, geez. But it should only take a few more minutes. Thanks, Timmy says. That's all for now. So there you go. He'll pay, and then he'll go sit down patiently while they make his burger. Let's go over to Hanny.
Timmy 点了一个双层起司堡，他不要酸黄瓜，不要洋葱，接着还问说可不可以加培根。那么收银员说没问题，加培根要多2块钱。另外 Timmy 也询问面包能不能多烤一下，收银员说当然，他们是可以做到的。好，单字 absolutely 这个字就表示当然，它是当副词，可以表达肯定的回答，说当然一点也不错。那它也可以表达绝对的或是极其怎么样。我们接着回课文中。
Thank you, Hanny, and now we are back. Okay, so from our dialogue today, we know that you can make many different kind of special requests when you go to restaurants, right? Sometimes it might sound a little troublesome for the people working in the restaurant, but if you really like your food a certain way, I guess you can try and ask if it's okay.
Absolutely. It's just important to be polite, be clear with what you want, and you should try to be patient because, yes, it might take just a little bit longer if you're doing things a little different from how the restaurant does. But yeah, I think it's a pretty normal thing to do, and he certainly handled it very well with the help from the cashier. All right, guys, we have one more dialogue for you coming up next. Leah is looking at the sign for meal deals.
Hi, I saw the sign for the $5 meal deal. What comes with that?
It includes a burger of your choice, small fries, and a small drink.
That's a pretty good deal. Do you guys have student discounts too?
Yep, students get 10% off any order.
Awesome. I'll take that. I've got my student ID here.
Great. Would you like to add anything else? Maybe a soup or some chicken nuggets?
No thanks. Just the meal deal's good.
All right, so our fourth and final dialogue in the fast food world is all about something everyone loves to do: get cool stuff for less money. Asking about special deals. That's how you do it. You might notice a special deal. They might have a sign or an ad somewhere that you've seen, or sometimes you just walk in and say, hey, what's on special today? What are you offering that you get more, or it's a lower price? So again, if you don't know, don't be shy. Just go ahead and ask. You might find something really great for a really low price. That would be a win-win situation. So let's see what's going on here. It's our friend Leah from the first dialogue. She's back. It says Leah is looking at the sign for meal deals. That's another way of saying a special deal or a special price for food, for your meal.
Well, that's very smart, right? Because usually some restaurants would have these special deals and you can save some money.
That's true. Or it might be a way to get you to try something you wouldn't normally try. That's why I kind of like it. Hey, I'll try it. If I don't like it, I still saved money.
That's right. Okay, so Leah begins. She says, hi, I saw the sign for the $5 meal deal. What comes with that? Okay, so she checked out a meal deal that's only $5.
Yes.
So that's actually not too expensive.
No,
but she wants to understand what comes with that. What's in the deal? Do you get a drink? Do you get a burger? Do you get some fried chicken? She wants to know the details.
There you go. If that's US dollars, and I guess it is, yeah, that's like 150 NT or something. So not too bad, certainly lower than the normal price. But what is in this special deal? Cashier says it includes a burger of your choice choice.
Okay.
Small fries and a small drink.
Not bad.
Pretty standard. It might be at a certain time of day or something like that. But yes, a small fries, a small drink. So if you're super hungry, it might not be for you. Or you might get that and order some extra things as well. But certainly if you want a light lunch, this could be great. What does Leah think?
Well, Leah says that's a pretty good deal. Do you guys have student discounts too? Wow, she really knows how to save her money.
That's a good question.
I'm guessing that Leah is a student. In some stores or restaurants, they give student discounts. So maybe they will get a discount off of the $5 meal deal. That makes it even cheaper.
Very cool. You might get a discount if you're young. Kids might get one. Older people over 65 or 70 might get the golden age discount. But a discount is basically a lower price for you or for a certain group of people because a sale is basically a time when there's a discount on all the prices in the store. Or they might have discounts based on how old you are. If you're a student, if you work in the store, you probably get a discount if you buy things there as well. And of course, holiday discounts. Buy one, get one free. You can think of that as a discount. It's regular business in a store, but done in a way that you save money on certain things at certain times. For example, there is a discount on all shoes in the store this week.
Ooh,
maybe it's the summer
good.
shoes and now it's getting into the winter. They want to get rid of them, so they're a lower price. Very cool. All right, you know who'll never give us a discount? She always gives us full price and full service. It's Hanny with grammar and vocabulary.
在第4段对话里，莉亚有看到$5超值套餐的标示，那她就问收银员，这个套餐里面有包含什么呢？收银员说，有一份自己选的汉堡、小薯，还有一杯小杯饮料。莉亚觉得蛮划算的，接着就询问有没有学生折扣。好 ，discount 这个名词就表示折扣。我们也补充2个询问优惠的实用句型，你可以说 Is there a student discount? 有学生折扣吗？或者是 Are there any coupons I can use? 有可以用的优惠券吗？我们接话课文中。
All right, we are back. So we're finding out with Leah in our dialogue about a discount that she might get, a way of saving money off the food she wants to order. So she asked, is there a student discount? Yeah, if you're in high school, if you're in college or younger, you might have an ID card from your school. You'll probably need to show that or something. But yes, because students aren't working, they want to help them save some money. And is there? Yep, the cashier says, yes, there is. Students get 10% off any order. So whatever you buy, whatever you order, if you're a student, they will take 10% off the price. So your $10 burger is now $9.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So now Leah says, awesome. That means great news. I'll take that. I've got my student ID here. So she does have her student ID. If you don't show your student ID, maybe you won't be able to get the discount. You need to prove it.
Yes, and probably your student ID will have your name and a picture on it, your birth date, that kind of thing. So the cashier says, great, maybe as they look at the ID, yeah, that's you. Would you like to add anything else? Maybe a soup or some chicken nuggets? This cashier is doing a good job of trying to sell a little bit more, get Leah to buy a little bit more, you know, because there might be things that she doesn't know about, like the soup and the chicken nuggets. Maybe you're interested in those?
Well, you know, I think Leah wants to save
really
some
good.
money.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why she's looking for the special deals and showing her student ID. So here she says, no thanks, just the meal deal's good. Okay, that's pretty good. If she knows how to save her money, you know, she can save a lot on the side.
Absolutely. She can also save her weight by not getting that extra food too.
Absolutely.
So that's a healthy choice and a smart choice for her wallet. Let's go over to Hanny.
收银员告诉 Leah 他们有提供学生折扣，学生点任何餐点都可以打9折。那么 Leah 说太棒了，她决定要点那个超值套餐，然后她就出示她的学生证。收银员问她要不要加点其他东西，像是汤或是鸡块。那么 Leah 说不用了，谢谢，她只要那个超值套餐就好。好，单字 awesome 就是极好的，它常用在口语里面，就像我们说太棒了这样子。好，那文中还有用到 chicken nugget， 就是指鸡块。那我们接着回课文中。
Thank you, Hanny. And now we are back. So from our dialogue today, we know that if you're looking to save some money, when you go to the restaurant, you can always look for their special deals. And then you could also, that's a good chance to try something new as well. And if you are a student or if you're a little bit older, you can always try to look for discounts too.
That's right. And of course, if you want to have your burger made a little bit differently, so it's the way you like it, don't be afraid to ask about that. Do it politely, be very clear with you want, and then of course be willing to wait a little bit longer. The other nice thing is if you get them to make your burger like that, it comes out hot and fresh.
That's true.
It hasn't been sitting there for 10 minutes, so maybe you want to do that. But yes, don't be afraid to ask these questions for what you want and make sure that you have a very good and satisfying trip to the fast food restaurant, but not too often. We'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye, guys.
See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Timmy is talking to the cashier.
Hey there. I'd like a double cheeseburger, but can I make a few changes?
Sure. What would you like to change?
Can I get it without pickles and onions?
No pickles, no onions. Got it. Anything else?
Yeah. Can I add bacon too?
Absolutely. Bacon is $2 more.
That's fine. Oh, and could you toast the bun a bit more, please?
Sure thing. We can do that.
Thanks. That's all for now.
Leah is looking at the sign for meal deals.
Hi, I saw the sign for the $5 meal deal. What comes with that?
It includes a burger of your choice, small fries, and a small drink.
That's a pretty good deal. Do you guys have student discounts too?
Yep, students get 10% off any order.
Awesome. I'll take that. I've got my student ID here.
Great. Would you like to add anything else? Maybe a soup or some chicken nuggets?
No thanks, just the meal deal's good.
最后我们来复习今天课文里的单字 request 当名词，它表示请求、要求。Onion 名词表示洋葱 ，absolutely 是副词，它是表达肯定回答，说当然一点也不错，也可以表达绝对的或是极其怎么样。那么 discount 名词表示折扣。以上就是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Calling all shopaholics! If you're looking for somewhere to spend some extra cash, we are going to suggest to you some neat shopping spots located near the National Museum of Natural Science. Let's go big spending. Would you like to go shopping after you finish your tour of the National Museum of Natural Science? You can check out the gift shops in the Life Science Hall, Science Center, Human Cultures Hall, and Botanical Garden. There are books, toys, stationery items, models, and things for your home. If you would like to visit larger shopping centers, Taichung Wangsan Sogo Department Store and Park Lane by Splendor are each just a 10-minute walk from the museum. Inside Splendor Hotel, Park Lane is a creative shopping center. It has many Taiwanese designer labels. From skincare products, makeup, clothing, bags, shoes, and sporting goods to books and home appliances, you can find whatever you want. You don't have to just go to these large stores though. You can walk along the Calligraphy Greenway and see lots of small cultural and creative stores. There's a plethora of things to buy inside or near the National Museum of Natural Science. Just remember to be mindful of your budget and don't burn a hole in your wallet.